We fade into the interior of a jet ramp in the afternoon. A security guard watches as passengers exit the recently arrived jet. Passengers disembark, registering differing degrees of displeasure with the odor in the cabin. Some holding their noses, others swatting at the air, trying to fan away the vapors.
I thought these planes had HEF filters to eliminate odors.
For several moments, no passengers disembark. Then, Joff slowly steps out of the hatchway. He sees the guard and stops, waiting for the inevitable incarceration. But the guard says, "Compliments of the airline, I'm just your escort." Joff walks up the rampway, followed by the reluctant enforcer who is gagging at the odor in front of him. We cut to the interior of the jetport shopping area. A crowd watches the strange sight of the haggard, homeless person, Joff, shuffling through the jetport with his security guard escort. As he passes a newsstand, Joff slows and decides to enter the shop. Repulsed, lines of customers dissipate as they get a whiff of his strong body odor. Joff walks up to a display shelf and picks up some hygiene items: a toothbrush, deodorant, a comb, and scissors. He walks up to the checkout counter and presents his credit card. The cashier looks nervously at the security guard for verification. The man rolls his eyes and nods. We cut to the interior of the jetport car rental area. A reservation agent at a limousine rental company is on the phone. He spots the sight of Joff and the security guard approaching.
Now there's something you don't see every day. Huh? Yeah, some homeless guy got into the airport and he's being... Hold on. Oh, crap. Now, let me call you back.
Joff walks up to the agent's counter and just stands there, not looking at him. The agent gets nervous, looks at the guard.
Can I help you?
Limousine.
Yes?
Want one.
The agent starts to chuckle, but gets a whiff of Joff's BO and begins coughing.
No, we don't allow...
The guard steps up and says, "Give him what he wants. Airline says so." Joff pushes forward his credit card. The agent studies it for a moment. Joff smiles. The guard just shakes his head. We cut to the exterior of a fancy hotel entrance in late afternoon. A long black stretch limousine pulls up in front of the main entrance and stops. We cut to the interior of the hotel lobby. A desk clerk is busy shuffling paper when he notices the limousine out front. He attracts the attention of the concierge and points to the limo, indicating he should attend to whoever is waiting in the vehicle for service. The concierge, in turn, snaps his fingers to get the attention of the bellman and indicates that he should attend to the limo. The bellman immediately goes outside, walks up to the limo, and straightens out his jacket to greet a VIP. He opens the door and waits. From out of the dark vehicle steps Joff. The bellman does a double take and winces at the passing odor. Joff walks immediately into the hotel and up to the hotel desk. The bellman runs after Joff in an attempt to restrain him. He does not see the limo door opening again behind him as the security guard steps out and follows.
Excuse me, sir. Sorry, ma'am. Sir, we cannot have you in here.
I want your best suite.
Of course you do. Victor, would you please show this person out quickly? The security guard says, "Give him the room." The security guard steps up to the desk and hands over Joff's special credit card. "Give him the room. Give him whatever he wants. This is good." The clerk is a bit confused, looks over the situation, The guard jokingly salutes Joff. You're on your own, pal. Thanks for the ride. The guard heads out. We cut to the interior of a hotel suite in the early evening. Pensive music. Joff's beat-up old knapsack is on the bed. He zips it open and pulls out a plastic bag. He rips it open. Inside is a neatly folded jumpsuit. He carefully unfolds it and lays it out on the bed. We cut to the bathroom. Joff steps up to the mirror, naked. He looks over his filthy, lean body, stares himself in the eye. He brings his arm up and rests his hand on his chest over his heart, which is racing. His breathing is shallow, reflecting his fear.
Damn it. Don't want to go there. Damn it.
He raises the scissors he purchased at the airport, studies it, and looks at his beard.
Yeah, you're not going.
He starts cutting his beard.
Forget it. Won't mean anything. You're pathetic.
He continues cutting his beard.
What's the point? You've come all this way, you know it's going to be bad. It'll be the end. Then stop telling me where you're going. You always tell me. I won't let you hurt anyone.
Joff stops cutting his beard and stares at his reflection. After a moment of thought, he resumes cutting.
Oh, stop. Stop! What? You're gonna get all cleaned up? Ooh. You wanna be ready? Yeah? Your battle garb? I get it.
Joff is cutting faster, more urgently, anticipating an escalation.
Stop. Stop. What? You're going? Nothing to say? You can't defeat me!
Joff's reflection flares his nostrils with extreme anger.
I said you're not going!
Joff's reflection reaches through the mirror, grabs Joff's neck, and pulls him violently into the mirror. Wham! Crack! Joff staggers back from the concussion. His legs buckle, and he falls groggily to the floor. Joff's reflection jumps up on the sink and passes through the mirror. But as he does so, the glass barrier seems to ignite his flesh with terrible ferocity and speed, turning him into a burning mass of moving flesh. The burning man jumps down off the sink and stands in front of Joff, who is trying to clear his head and focus on the figure.
Do it! Do it!
The burning man straddles Joff, close enough to singe his hair, burn his ribs. Joff coughs violently.
Do it! Now. I'm ready.
The burning man opens his mouth and screams with rage. Joff cringes from the unbearable heat. But like a propane flame with a sudden cutoff in fuel, the burning man disappears. Whoosh. Joff rolls over, coughing and gagging. He sweats profusely. Dissolved to the interior of a hotel room at night. Joff is asleep, but agitated, sweating, coughing. Ethereal music fades in. Fleeting images, colors, and shapes pass in and out of view. A figure in white approaches. Residual disturbing images subside. Music builds. Joff wakes, wipes the sweat from his forehead. He squints, tries clearing his vision. At the foot of his bed hovers an angel, a female of extraordinary characteristics, fluorescent, smooth. Her face is beatific, and her mane of hair glows with amazing brilliance.
Crystal, stay with me. Stay.
She smiles and fades back into the shadows on the wall. Music fades. Joff reaches towards her shadow and grows angry, clenching his fist.
It took you from me. When does it stop? Why are you so far away and it's always so close? I hate you. I will send you back to hell.
He briefly closes his eyes, composing himself. The end table clock says 7 p.m. Joff rises from the bed with a determined sigh and a cough.